Hey, what's going on, guys? The Langbanger here. So, I had a little review that I wanted to share with you all. So, I recently got three of the Duel Devastator sets. First and foremost, I think this is easily one of the best products that Konami has made in I don't know how many years. So the MSRP is 40. I wanted to let you know right up front though on eBay, they are as low as 30. They might even be 25 per. It's just you wouldn't get the boxes, but you would get all the contents. So in total, you're guaranteed to get every card in a set. So that's 50 cards, and then I think four field centers, if I got the math right. But essentially, I'm just going to show some of the cards that I'm keeping, and then I'm going to mention or go over if I think that this is something worth investing in or not. So starting off here, you have the hand traps. So you have Ghost Ogre, you have Ghost Reaper, you have Ash Blossom, you have Haunted Mansion, you have Spooky Dogwood, you have the new card Red Blossoms from Underroot, you have Artifact Lancia, you have Majesty Fiend, Vanity Fiend, Cosmic Cyclone, Forbidden Apocrypha, Decree, Strike, Reboots, Anti Spell Fragrance, Dimensional Barrier, Called by the Grave, Mind Control, Gameciel, Pankratops, Honor Arc, Dweller, Trishula, Black Rose, Brionic, Catastor, Castell, Tornado Dragon, Underclock Taker, Lanford Linkus, Gaia Saber, Decode Talker Extended. So that's, I think, one of the two new cards. The other one is the Underroot. You have Wave Motion, Super Poly, DD Ground, Lost Wind. There can only be one. Wiretap, Heavy Storm Duster, Typhoon, Silent Graveyard, Book of Eclipse, Spell Canceller, Inspector Border, Denko Sekka, Fact Veiler, DD Crow, Saruja Skulldread, Topologic Bomber Dragon. So these are actually all the cards that I'm going to keep. Don't mind my toe that you just saw there. So here's some other cards that Vermilion, Dragon Mac, Clearwing Fast Dragon, Stardust Spark, Scarlight Red Dragon Archfiend, Metaphys Horus, Catastor, Gate Blocker. Those already went over. Those I went over. Black Rose. So there's some cards that I'm keeping three of, some I'm just keeping two, some I'm keeping one. So basically all these cards are going to be going into my binder here. So those are all my extras. And then as for the field centers, so let's go into these here. So we have Mai, which looks really good with Swordswoman. You have Joey with some Red Eyes monster, I assume Red Eyes Black Dragon. You have Ishizu with, I'm not sure who that is, what Gravekeeper that is, but that's really cool. Yugi with Dark Magician. Pegasus with Toon Summon Skull. You have Joey. I got a reprint of that, or a second. That's Haunted Mansion. Haunted Mansion, so I got two of that. That's Ghost Ogre. That one's Ash Blossom, I believe. That one's the Underroot, and that's Winter Cherries, I believe. So sorry if I got any of those wrong, but so these are the only things that aren't guaranteed. You get 4 per set, and then in total there's multiple to collect. So they have all the hand traps. They have a lot of the original characters. So I don't remember how many in total, but you can see I've got some duplicates. So so for someone who plays this game very casually, I just play in regionals and YCSs. I even purchased 3 of this. So first and foremost, I mean, I'm not the type to bling out cards, but for a set like this, the fact that you're getting everything guaranteed, foilized, I was able to take a lot of these cards which I already owned. I'm going to put those into my binder, and now I have foil upgrades. So then on top of that, these guys, or these girls I should say, These are going to be the set seller. This is going to be what's even, it'll give you a reason to invest in the set because easily, like I said, these are $30 per on eBay. I can see Ash Blossom over time going to like 10 per, at least 7 per. I mean, Ghost Ogres, probably 5s. Dogwood, maybe 5s. Haunted Mansion 5s. Underroot, that is a new card. I mean, if it takes off, that could really, be some money there. You have Cerusia Skuldred. I could see that being like $5, over time. Maybe even the Bomber Dragon. There's a couple of cards here that, could hit that $5 mark. You have Super Poly, almost forgot to mention that. So even just by doing that math, and then you figure you have 3 copies of each of the cards I mentioned guaranteed, that's a lot of your money back. So even right now, I could sell the 3 Ash Blossoms for 5 apiece. Ghost Ogres, I think are 3 apiece, but saying 10 apiece, or 10 for a set, so that's like $25 back for my money, and I spent 90 on this in total. Yeah, that's good in itself. And I'm not even counting all the other stuff. So, I did own about 80% of the stuff that was, in this product, but I was able to take everything that was common or a lower rarity and move them all up to ultra rare. So I'm not, much for blinging, but to do something like this, it's hard for me to ignore. So, I had common DD Crows, common Veilers, so I was able to upgrade those. That's really nice. So instead of me just going on TCG Player and just, doing an order for the single cards that I wanted, that's mainly why I just went out and I got this. So, another thing, like, I'm only going to keep one Cerusia because I think eventually that'll get hit, so I have 2 extras of that. I did have 3 Ash Blossom common. I took those, I put those in my binder. Now I have alternate art, Ghost Ogre, same thing for that. I had Ultras, the forget what set that was out of, but now I have the alternate art of that. And then even somewhere down the road, if hand traps aren't good anymore, or if I then wanted to downgrade them, these copies will be worth more money because it was stuck in a product, and more than likely, we may not see another, printing of those alternate arts, so that's really good in itself. So just a couple ways to look at this. I mean, if you're a brand new player getting into Yu-Gi-Oh, 100% you're buying this. Because if you were to buy all this individually, now granted, you are getting some stuff that you may not want or need, but the fact that the game is based on hand traps, I mean, you're getting all those. I mean, these spells and traps are a lot of, side staples or, main tax, just over the years. I mean, that just helps you get right into the game. So dropping, $90 on eBay, $40 in stores, which, by all means, support your local game shop if you want to pay the $40. If it's a, shop you like and they do stuff right, I'm always all for that. But just that price alone, like, that's really good. You can see, like, you cannot build a deck out of this. So you're going to have to take this, and then maybe you could buy a certain structure deck that you like, or maybe just invest in some boxes or singles. You're going to have to get a deck outside of this, and then you're pretty much, good to go. You have really good side deck cards, and then, just whatever main deck you try to do. So then on top of this, I mean, so if you're a new player, you definitely want to get into this, or you used to play and, you've never done link, roles or anything like that, like, this is going to get you right into the game. And then even over time, I mean, even if they reprint this box even once, but like over time, all this stuff's just going to go up little by little. Well, I shouldn't say all, but I mean, you kind of get the idea. So if this is something that the Langbanger here is giving you the nod to do, I'd say that's pretty good. I mean, I don't invest in stuff anymore. I mean, it's going to be nice that, somewhere down the road that, if I just sit on these cards, they're eventually just going to go up in value. Or even if I trade some stuff off for things that I want, that just, it ends up being worth it to me. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this sort of video. I haven't done, one of these in, quite a number of years now. But yeah, I mean, it's just pretty simple. I think it's a must buy. I mean, I guess the only way maybe it wouldn't be is if you already had all this, and maybe you were the type that were blinging out your cards already. So it's like if you had Secret or Ghost Dash, You may not want to downgrade and whatnot. So, yeah. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for more content. Peace.